Good afternoon. My name is Laura Velandia, a student of Business Administration. Today, my colleagues and think talk about a new ecology of the competitions. Predators and prey is a new ecology of competition by James Moore. Today, the only sustainable advance of panis in the competition of innovation. Success companies are those that evolve quickly and effectively to bring innovation to bring angles of capital resource partners. Suppliers as customer companies face hit to hit and industry struggling for marketing creation, decision marketing, business alliance and client leadership. Gregory Bateson says that coevolution is the process in which independent species evolve in the endless reproducible cycle. Predators and their prey, for example, forward plants and their pollination. In order to extend a systemic approach to the strategy, a company should do not be seen as a member of a single industry, but as part of the business ecology where the capacity of new innovation co-allow the work collaborative and cooperative to support new products and satisfy customer needs. Example: Apple is one of the leaders of business ecosystems. A business ecosystem gradually passes from a random collection elements of a more structured community. Think of a medium that is evolution in the more complex. First caged horse success space areas for the natural resource of soil, water, and soil nutrients. Each business ecosystem is developed in the four stages: birth, expansion, leadership, and self-reliance of death. The evolutionary stages are blurred, and the material change of one stage of areas in another. However, I have observed the four stages in many companies over time. In both business as diverse as retail, entertainment, and pharmaceuticals. During stage 1, statements focus on defining what consumers want, thus is the value of a new product or service proposed and the best way and deliver it. During the first stage of many business ecosystem companies that evolve towards must do more that satisfy regular customers. A leader must also emerge, though initiate a process of continuous improvement that attracts the intercommunicative towards a garden future.
And stage 2, business ecosystem expand to conquer new world territories, fang can the young age ecosystem trees to port present or suppress customer to join. In the end, a business ecosystem can support or a river ecosystem can reach. In general, two conditions are required for the expansion of state. One, boosting competence, the large number of customers will evaluate. Two, the competence to extend the concept to reach this world market. Burning the expansion states stabilizes companies can exercise. IBM, for example, enter the personal computer business and Unilever business. Study the culture of vertical integration, IBM, Foxware, and Space Apple models of building a complex for your IBM has vendors in open teach computer. One of the most important magnet challenge is the simulation to market. The mind will great strengthen your ability to make IBM centrally stimulate the mind. In addition, the most developed relationship will trade supply and limits to further becoming ready. In Starwing 3, Leon Antelope and part of your savannah ecosystem they also fight. Each or determiner to grant and send each space span with aid in their science soon its bonus ecosystem to condition contributing art of the stage 3 to which the consistent moves the peak and not one grant probability. C is considered worth 5 for fame. Second is structure of the value added components process that are central to business ecosystem must become realism stable more time ability. There creates independence of the entire ecosystem on the original land. It is in stage 3 that companies carry out standard. Under of biotechnology in success will change the cost of research.
Yes, it's presently in role of consortium direction and strict biological metaphor is no longer useful business communities, unlike biological communities of co-evolution. Organisms are social systems, and social systems are made of real people who make decisions. Their partners are maintained via a complex network of choice, which depends at least in part on what participants are aware of, as Gregory Bateson noted. If you change the ideas in a social system, you change the system instead. For the individuals calculate and test ecosystem structures, the stakes are high. Is a society we must find ways of helping members of the ecosystem get into more vital, and while avoiding the temptation of propping up the failed ecosystem themselves. From an ecological perspective, it matters not which particular ecosystem stay alive. Rather, is only essential that competition among them is fierce and fair, and that the 15 survives. That highlighting not only efficacy, but also cost-benefit performance on the new transdisciplinary companies will probably market and sell less directly to individual specifically, focusing instead on negotiation with experts who respect and party buyers and government. But despite the different course of suits of complex business environment, manager can design loving guide into an ecosystem.